They say everything's bigger in Vegas, including the payout of money down in the Vegas Strip. As today, we welcome you to race 2 of 36 of Season 6 NASCAR IOP Cup Series competition for the running of the Kobalt 400. Weather here is second week in a row. It's been perfect. Not a single cloud in the sky. Low to mid 60s. However, there is a possibility that clouds may come in later in this race. So, but right now it is absolutely perfect. After the crash-filled high that was Sunday's Daytona 500, these 34 men head to Vegas and figure out who will be lucky tonight. The original pole winner was the 11th Sports Center Cup Series. However, he wrecked his car on Saturday before the Busch race in the final Cup practice. There's also a new tire that the Cup guys are going to have today, which is a lot of concern because nobody's tested here with this tire. If this tire goes well, there's rumors that we could see this in play at future tracks later this year, such as Richmond, the Pikes Peak Roval, and possibly Brighton in September. With the Sports Center Cup Series' crash on Saturday, the 19 of Caleb Hoffman will move up to the front row and start next to the 12 of Menard's Cup Series. Without further ado, let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting today's race from row 1, we have the Peak Antifreeze Toyota and the Menards Ford. Starting in row 2, we have the Lowe's Chevrolet and the Auto Trader Ford. Beginning today's race from row 3, we have the Auto Owners Insurance Chevrolet and the Credit One Bank Chevrolet. I meant Toyota. Sorry. Beginning today's race from row 4, we have the Jimmy John's Chevrolet and the Exalta Chevrolet. How about this? Both the Lombard brothers actually made it to the final round of qualifying on Friday. So we have the 95 car and the Gear Wrench Chevrolet in row 5. Starting today from row 6, we have the U.S. Air Force Chevrolet and the Nationwide Chevrolet. Starting today from row 7, we have the Pennzoil Ford and the Quick Lane Ford. Starting today from row 8, we have the M&M's Caramel Toyota and the Wix Filters Ford. Beginning today from row 9, we have the Dow Chemicals Chevrolet and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. While we look through the rest of the field, let's see if we can mic up last year's winner, Caleb Hoffman. Hey, Caleb, this is DW up in the NASCAR on Fox booth. You got us? Yeah. Yeah, what's up, DW? All right, second year in a row, you're on the front. You inadvertently into the front row from qualifying. You got the pole, and everybody's saying you and the 9 are the fastest cars here this week. How do you feel about your chances today? Anybody can win any week, but our Peak Toyota was absolutely blazing fast on Friday. So we hope we're going to be up front at the end when it counts, but however, at least this isn't Daytona. So we're hopefully see a lot less in terms of crashes, but this tire is looking to be a pretty heavy variable in today's race, most likely, because nobody's ran on it. There was no testing in the off season on it, which surprised me. Anyways, our Peak Toyota is pretty good. Hopefully we can put her in victory lane today when it's all over. All right, thanks, Caleb. Good luck in the race today. Yeah, 10-4. Thanks. So while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at the race menu this afternoon, presented by Wendy's. 13 laps, 34 cars, Las Vegas, new tire. A lot of questions have arisen with this tire that is going to be used. So hopefully a lot of these guys will be able to figure it out, and could possibly be a strategy race, or it could be who has the tire that lasts the longest. The pace car is off. DW, Larry, it's time. All right, DW, I want you to reach up there, pull them belts tight one more time. All right, boys, sellout crowd today at Vegas. Nice day out for a race. Race 236 on NASCAR on Fox. Have a good clean start. Green flag into the air and boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing in Sin City, boys. Well, I'm a little worried about this 95. They're really bunching up. They're 4 wide already here in turn 3. Whoa. I don't think the 43 and 95 got much of a start on that initial move on the green flag, because something happened with the 95 and it got everybody whacked out of shape. But up front, Caleb Hoffman to an early lead. Looks like trouble. Turn 2. Couple cars in trouble. Cars in the wall at the back of the field. Oh, wow. Hard hit for one of them. That's Noah Spalding. Heavy hit. Brendan Little spins down the track and almost gets absolutely nailed by the 7 as he comes by. Caution is out. So just like that, we are officially back under caution for a random wreck that started at the back. I mean, this could have been a major part of... Yeah, everybody checked up. It's almost like... Ooh, another car had some damage up ahead of this. The 41. That's weird.
A witch's sister's wedding when she married her goblin girlfriend. Your dad got chain plastered on a 24 pack of Bud Light Lime and crashed the chain and golf cart into a pet cemetery. You're coming with me to...
There was something happened. I mean, the 625 was trying to see what was happening. The 16 came down. The 25 hit him, hit the 16, spun the 16. 25 hit the wall hard. Then the 16 spun down. That was something else.
Yes, the 1986 Toyota 4Runner. The 80s designs for Toyota were very sleek and simple. For reference, Moab...
Caution has come out. 25 car parked it and just brought it to the garage. Be a quick restart here. Not a lot changed up towards the front, but almost was like the top groove up by the wall. I mean, with this tire, it really is allowing these guys to kind of play around in terms of grooves. So it was kind of interesting to see how that happened, which in turn led to one thing, which led to another, which led to some wrecked race cars. Well, a couple of them anyway. Pace cars off, green flag back into the air this time. Caleb Hoffman with a nice run, way past the 12. He comes up. Menards Cup Series comes down. Oh, wow, that was almost bad. Nate Sherman came right across the nose of the 78. He was trying to make the position, almost got spun. Very wide. Get up. And out of the top 10, the 48 came. Come on up. It looks like there might be some smoke from the 78. On that one, yep, there's some smoke coming out of the left front of that car. Oh, sorry, right front. Right front, maybe down on this may go down on the 78. The 48 get back on towards the rear of the middle of back of the group. He was third in line behind that 48. Now he's 21st. 22nd. I'm sorry. 22nd. Yeah, 22nd. Meanwhile, up front, Menards Cup Series in the 12, taking the lead. 78 is still going. The smoke has stopped for the moment. They are still racing through wide like it's the Daytona 500. I mean, that's the nice thing about this package is it allows these cars to basically find any groove and go virtually anywhere on the racetrack. Almost halfway through this race today at Vegas, we got cars starting to spread out here. Menards Cup Series is really beginning to run away from this field. A lot of people are really running bottom to middle groove. Either that or they're like the 43 up on the top. That is Joseph Lombard who is doing that. He is way up top. It's like a problem on the 11. Dick. Sports NICS Cup Series got in the radio, said that engine's died. Engine's done. And it just cut off. He was pulling the car. He immediately pulled the car down Not a good way to have your weekend go, especially these past 2 days, going from the high of winning the pole on Friday to crashing on Saturday to 5 laps into today, basically blowing your motor. And NASCAR is going to be looking to see if there's any oil on the racetrack that everybody needs to be aware of. There is it's all on the apron. However, he pulled down watching the 11. He was down on pit road as we speak. Meanwhile, up front, Menard's Cup Series continues to widen the margin between himself and the 19. However, Derek Lewis making the bottom work in the 42. He's in third. You're on board with him. We got a problem on the backstretch. We got a couple cars in trouble. That is the 17. And I think there's another car involved in this as well, the 15. Oh, that 15 hit hard. Yellow is out. Alvin Alonso, major damage. I have no idea how that 15 didn't just... We saw him going for a while. The 17 was really starting to get up high. The 15 went up and then spun. Tried to save it, sent one car way up high, and then then 15 spin. Oh my God. That car hit extremely hard. You all right? Good thing to see the window net down on the 15. There you see Alvin Alonso. He was driving by to make sure he was okay. That was a wicked of a hit. I mean, you heard it. You heard it from up there. I mean, I don't understand why when the 15 spy, I don't understand why Mason Powers just didn't hold it down. Down and just lock it and get new tires. I'm honestly never going to understand that, because you would have saved yourself a headache and you'd have still been running at that point instead of sitting here waiting for a wrecked race car and waiting to get picked up. By the way, Hunter Rizzoni, who had that damage from the initial crash on the start, where I think he hit the 29, or 29 hit him in the corner. That is what caused that accordion. He has gotten his lap back. How about this great pit stop by the 18, who has been consistently running towards the middle of the group to go from like 13th to 7th. That was probably the quickest four-tire stop I've seen. Arvin Alonso has took his car to the garage. He's on pit road right now. He doesn't have as much damage as we are led to believe. He came in. They have currently squared the fender on the 17. Anyways, while we're here, next week on NASCAR on Fox, we continue the journey out west. So Friday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern will be Cup qualifying from Fontana. And then Saturday, at 9 a.m. and 1:30 p.m., you'll see the 2 Cup final practice sessions. And then Sunday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, will be the pre-race show. Then at 3 will be the telecast of the Auto Club 500, 400, presented by Nationwide. Heard the rumors that California is sold out again. Here in the Diamond in the Desert, we're going to be seeing crazy racing here. We've hit lap 8, so there's 6 to go. Ready. All right, still there. Ready. Come on. Wow, great anticipation by that 42. He caught the 12 sleeping. They're going into 1, 3 wide for the lead. Derek Lewis out front. Here at Vegas. Oh, they're stacking up. Oh, round goes to 43. Hang on. Caution comes out again. He had the slide. The 78 went straight to the apron. Come on. Another caution. Yellow flag number 3.
They don't want you looking at it. And we didn't have a deep well socket to get this engine covered off. And what it is Toyota RGZ FE.
Missed to that one. So now we're going to be lining the field up again after that one, that little incident. So after that quick restart, Derek Lewis is going to have to do it again. This time, Menard's Cup Series is going to line up in 3rd. In the 12, so he's going to have to play catch to it. 42 sleeping. Pace car is back off. Here we go. Caleb Hoffman getting a push. Here comes Murway to the high side. Question is, did he get it? I don't think he may have got it in time. They are three wide at the back. Three wide. Derek Lewis out to the point, and the Rabbits continue to chase. Ooh, 19 just put the 4 on the wall. Dylan Murway continues to lose his positions. All right, back. And here comes Menards Cup Series back to the point. Watch it. 2 to go. Derek Lewis might be losing. He's losing a lot of ground here. This could be a bit of a drag race. Menards Cup Series throws the dive bomb. The leaders spin. Then we got 2 in the 1 in the wall. 1 hard into the wall this time. Down. Straight down. Come on down. Oh. The 9 hard into the fence. Turn 4. Very similar to what happened on Saturday with the 11, except he just got loose. That is a wicked impact for the 9. And Jacob Tube has brought his car down, his car down, basically in front of traffic. Same with the 12, who has backed his car down on the pit road. As the second week in a row, Menards Cup Series has been involved in a hard crash. He was involved in that flip in the Daytona 500 last week. And today, while fighting for the win, dove in on the 19. Caleb Hoffman has some heavy side damage as well. Ooh. Yeah, right side. He's...
Listen to the de-restricted Toyota aluminum block 5-liter V12
You saw the way the 12 hit. Luckily, the 9 hit like this, and it wasn't like Austin Cindric's accident back in 2015 at Vegas in the truck race where he hit and stopped. It was luckily more when he came across the 12. I mean, you never want to see somebody hit, but when they hit, you better hope they hit in a spot with a safer barrier, which the 9 car did. He's sitting down on pit road, so that's why we're going to stop the cars on the front stretch facing towards turn number 1. What a blow for the 19. Late race situation. In fact, he was in the he was nearly part of that wreck on the last lap of the 500 when Nate Sherman ran out of gas. Nards Cup Series has the winner net down. Jacob Tube has the winner net down, but he's currently collecting his breath after that wicked shot. So they're going to park the cars up on the front stretch. So this means second week in a row to open the season, we have a overtime situation. And Caleb Hoffman, who was part of the conversation to win today for a good majority of the race, he's done, most likely. In fact, if you look at when the 12 split in, that's definitely explains the damage on the side of the 19. Whale of an impact. So they're cleaning the oil up now. So again, next few races, we got some killer races here in early part of the season with Brighton and Texas switching roles, if you will. So that'll be interesting to see how this restart plays out now. And how about the 24, Hunter Miller? Tough go pretty much all last season. Was winless. He's been winless since the season 4 Daytona 500 back in 2017. He is in excellent position once we get this race back going. And by that, I mean he is well in position. So overtime. Again, how overtime works this year is normally, if this was a race last year, the overtime would be right in between the words Nellis and straightaway. And there would be a big line painted across the back of the racetrack. So
your brake pedal is in Westchester, and the clutch pedal is out the pit. It has plastic windows like a Jeep. It has no exterior door handles.
That'll be good. Overtime. Robert Smith in the same exact car setup-wise that Brad Keselowski ran when he won the September race at Vegas this past year in the Monster Energy Cup Series. This could be big. If he can get a push from the 42, this will be fun. Overtime, temp number 1. Missed the shift. He missed it. The 2 missed the restart. Hunter Miller's in the clear. Going into 1. Hunter Miller is running for his life from that 42. He is well in the clear going into 2 and down the backstretch. Slides up, chops the 18. They are 3 wide. The 1 all the way down low to get a couple spots. Still racing clean here through 3 and 4. Oh, they're stacking. Oh, 2 in the wall towards the back. Never mind. Green still out. White flag waves here at Vegas. They're beginning to bunch up in the back. Hunter Miller is looking to snap a long winless streak just in the early part of the season at Vegas. He heads down the back for one last time. Oh, we got 2 cars. Cars in the wall. This car's spinning left and right. This will be the race right here. And around they go back to the caution flag. Hunter Miller. You're about to win this, baby. In his second start with his new team. Is going to go to victory lane at Vegas. Hell yeah, boys. Awesome. Awesome job. Now there's at least several cars, about 4 cars crashed on the backstretch. Were Blake Dillon in the 10, who has gotten his car fired. Peyton Beasley in the 6, WB Network in the 78, who took a nasty shot, hard shot to the inside the outside wall. And Apollo Moon in the 88, driving his car, surprisingly. 10 cars currently sitting on fire right now. Zachary Lombard in the 95 piled into the door of the 88 while the spin was happening. So back of this group is going to be interesting to shake out, that's for sure. A lot of damage you see on the 95. He's coming around to take the checkers now. But Hunter Miller survives the late race chaos to win today at Vegas. In a race that saw about 4 cautions, which is usually been average for a race here. So Hunter Miller is going to be joining Dylan Murway in the playoffs come Montreal in September, the road course in Canada. First time these guys will be going up north. And you look at the results as they scroll by. Congratulations to Hunter Miller for snapping a winless streak dating back to the 500 a couple years ago, back in 2017. So, congrats to him. Next Sunday, we go further west to California, and then March 17th, we head way back east to North Carolina. Those are the upcoming tickets to the race. Make sure you stay. You can get your tickets at the track website or at NASCAR.com. So long from Vegas. Hunter Miller survived an insane restart to get the win today.